Listen, I just changed the game of band fitness, alright? So check this out, what I just created. But let me explain this. First, let me point out some inefficient ways of getting in shape with these bands. One of the first things is positioning, leverage, okay? A lot of times you'll see people use these bands and they'll step on them, right? And which is okay, right? Because that's your leverage, right? And then they'll sit there and they'll hold these bands in some weird way and they try to get this workout. And I'm not going to say it's not giving them resistance, because it's giving them a form of resistance, right? But that resistance isn't controlled. I just created something called the BowBands, okay? And 1 second. Let me make sure I got. Let me drop this real quick. It's called the BowBand. BOWBAND. Okay. Oh man, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Okay. Just dropped it on my page just now. Okay. BOWBANDS, my bad. BowBands. Now, this BowBands, because I was watching these guys. I was watching them do squats, and I was like, I just started researching real quick. I said, you know what? I ain't got a gym membership. I don't feel like just doing regular calisthenics. I do want to have a form of resistance. I'm looking at these bands, and I'm like, man, I can see how some of it, you know what I'm saying, it works perfectly, and I can see how it don't, right? So I'm looking at the guys do squats and all of that, Romanian deadlifts and all of that. And they're sitting there with these gigantic legs and they're trying to attribute this to these bands. And it ain't got nothing to do with the bands. It's just probably your genetics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, I'm like, I can see how it works, but I'm like, I'm seeing a lot of errors with these bands. And depending on which workout you're doing, a lot of times these bands they get out of alignment because of hand placement and how hard it is to actually hold on to these bands, right? While you're sweating and things of that nature. And where the band is moving to. So on the logo I just posted, you'll notice a clip on there, but that's not supposed to be on there. When you see clips at the end of the band. What I created was a bow system, okay, it's able to go around your back. It's electronic. It has an electronic engine inside of it, okay? It has an engine in there. And it releases these 4 bands on each side. Now you can use one band, 2 bands, 3 bands, or 4 bands, depending on your power level, okay? And these bands have knots, all right? So, whereas a traditional band is either one long band with 2 handles on each side, or one little circle thing that you got to use all awkwardly, right? And grip onto this band. It has knots on it, okay? So it has a knot on each band. The engine is for the resistance factor, okay? So you release the bands out of this bow. This bow can go around your back while you're doing push-ups. It can go around on your neck area while you're doing squats, okay? And I have what I call it. 1 second. I call it a smart step plate. And this plate has 4 holders on each side. These 4 holders is what you put your the bands into. So this band, this BowBands, it's a smart device. Alright? So let's say you're releasing the bands. Alright? You release it, get enough slack, release it. It's releasing the bands, right? And you attach them to the smart plate. Okay? You step on it, and you put the BowBands on your neck area, right? Because you say you finna do squats. Okay. Now at this point, all of that resistance is now centered the correct way, right? Because you see now they'll have this, and they'll have like, I done seen one person doing front squats. He's stepping on it. He got it up, and somehow he got it when he's like this. And I'm like, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's giving you something, but it's not it, right? And I seen another guy, he had it. I don't know how the hell they be doing it. It don't look like it's it, but I'm pretty sure it's something, but it ain't it. Okay? So, with this BowBand system, you can now actually control the tension. So the 4 holders that I have on the smart step plate, okay, the BowBand smart step plate, is like, not Drew, let me show you. Okay, like right here. These are like little cones, right? You see what I'm saying? These are 4 cones. They can come together, right? You can just use these 2 coming together, or you can use all 4. Depends on your level, okay? And that's sturdy. It ain't moving, right? And you get to do what you want with it. So what this system is going to basically do is not only going to allow you to have more resistance, but it's also going to allow you to keep your perfect posture and to keep tension where you want the tension to be. A lot of times I watch these people utilize these bands, and the tension is not always where they want it to be. Now on certain exercises, it's perfect, right? Because they'll have it going around the bottom of their foot, and they'll use it a certain kind of way, and it'll be perfect for it, right? Like even as far as a curl, right? You'll get tension, but it won't be equal. It won't be evenly distributed tension. It'll just be tension. However, you have the band, right? Because if, let's just say, for instance, this is a band, right? And I'm grabbing this band and I'm stepping on it and I'm curling it, right? It just stepped on, whatever, right? And I'm curling it, right? You really don't have full isometric control on what part of the muscle you want to hit. You can't really fine tune your exercise, your muscle increase like you would with a dumbbell that's evenly distributed, right, on the weight side. So this is what it's giving you. It's giving you an even distribution, so of tension. Now the smart plate I'm finna drop, it doesn't have it exactly the way I want it, but they pretty much get the idea, right? Because I want it to be a cone-like locking mechanism, okay? Because I want you to think of the bands, right? And then I want you to think about a normal rope knot, right? How they have the little knot, and they'll have that knot at the edge of the band, okay? You just take the band and you put it in the cone and you lock it in, okay? So at the where the knot ends, right? You have the knot from the bottom all the way to about right here will be inside the cone, okay? So I'm totally throwing away those little hooks, them little silver hooks they be using. You know how you be at the gym and you see them with this hook attached to their shoe and they steady doing these leg kicks, and it's like that is not evenly distributed, right? It's favoring one side, and depending on how you do it, you don't have really clean, even distribution. It's because of the hook. So this system is gonna be more of a well-rounded, anywhere you go kind of system. Now, let me see. Yeah. So another thing with the band era is that is the handles. Okay? The handles a lot of time has too much slack. Because you'll have your handle and then you'll have the V, right? You'll have that V on the outside of the handle, right? And then it's connected to the hook, right? Or the band or whatever the hell it got going on. Well, it ain't got a hook. It just got that V. And then you'll get a workout in, but it won't be I'm not gonna say an intense, because you gotta do more numbers, but it won't be perfect. That's perfect. Wow, yeah. Okay, that's perfect. You'll get a workout, but it won't be optimum. You know what I'm saying? You really won't have as much control as you would with a dumbbell, right? You really won't have as much control as you would with a dumbbell all around. So the system is going to have more of a direct tension minus that extra triangle that's on most handheld band systems, right? That actually take away from the intensity of your workout. What the hell is that? Right. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. equally distributed. Resistance training. Yeah, I'm cold. I know. Man, what are you doing? This mother. Why is it, man? Come on, man. This shit tripping. Yep, that's it then. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh yeah. One second. Oh, this is epic. You know what? I know what I'm finna do. Oh yeah, this is cold. One second. Ooh, that cold. Gotta put this on YouTube, yeah. Oh, this is dope. Oh, this is gonna be fire. I need to think of a new for hands. Give. Because as soon as you got that wrist thing in the middle, that go in your hand, it's like it totally takes away from the workout. It's abnormal. Now, you doing it like that is what you call it, but if you want to do one-dimensional, if you want to do one-dimensional, I mean, because you can step on the BowBands too. But you really wouldn't do one-dimensional. Yeah, you wouldn't do one-dimensional with the BowBand. It's not made for that. It's not made for one dimension. 1 second. It's incorrect. There's no hooks in this shit. Hate it when I buy that fucking tobacco and it ain't break down. It should be so mentholy and just a fucking asshole to smoke. That's right, it look like that. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, now. Damn. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it'll be good for back push-ups. It'll be good for back, chest, deadlifts, squats, curls. Forearms, and triceps. About everything. And calves. It wouldn't necessarily be good for glutes though. Well, yeah, it wouldn't necessarily be good for glutes. That's a horrible picture.